Hey guys, welcome back. Today is a very exciting day for me and for you guys because today I have received Takomo's new Mark II irons. It's safe to say that these are some of the best irons I have seen in a long while, and they keep impressing me. In front of me, I have Takomo's Mark II 201T irons from 4 to pitching wedge. I'm going to have a look at them now, have a little review, and then I'm going to go into the simulator next door and have a play around, see how they go on the range, and see what my numbers are like with these new irons. So with Takomo's Mark II release, they have come out with 3 new iron sets. The 101s, the 101 Mark II, the 201 Mark II, and the 201T Mark II, which I've got right here. In their first version of irons, they had 101s, 101Ts, 201s, 301CBs, and 301MBs. And obviously the CBs and MBs were the clubs that I was playing. They were mint. They are still a mint. And they're obviously for the more of the player iron, you know, the scratch golfer, low handicapper, and the plus handicapper. But what they've done with this new Mark II series is they've improved on the forgiveness, the higher handicap irons, such as the 101s and the 201s. But with the 201Ts, which I've received, they've sort of created a new category, which is a really forgiving player's iron. So they've sort of gone in the middle of the 301CBs or the old 201Ts. And that's why I love them, because these clubs here, with my first initial hit, they look thin at the top when you're standing down over it, but they've got a lot of forgiveness. They look sleek. It feels like you're hitting a driving iron, and I just love it. But what I really love about Takomo is that they've continued to impress, and they've obviously done their research and development to keep improving their irons, and they are getting so close to these bigger brands, and they are doing it for much cheaper price. Let's hop in the simulator. I want to try out these 201Ts. Let's have a look at my numbers. I'm going to try hit some draws, try some fades, and see how they work with my swing. Let's go. We're going to start with pitching wedge. I usually hit pitching wedge like 120 meters, 130 yards for you Americans. But mainly I want to see how the ball flight is, because the clubs are a little bit thicker. Alright, there we go. 130 yards. I did hit it a little bit fat, and that was a warm-up shot. So it was a nice ball flight though. I like that little draw. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was an off-centered strike, and it went 150 yards. Really feels like these clubs have a lot more effort put into these, and they feel boosted. Oh, that felt really good. Oh my God, these are like frozen ropes. 130 yards again. Okay, let's try to ramp it up a little bit. And that's good. Like with your wedges, you don't really want to be smacking the absolute crap out of them. Oh my God, like I'm just hitting everything straighter than an absolute dime. There we go, 137 yards. So automatically I can see that there's definitely a little bit more distance in the clubs. They definitely feel like there's more power in them. Like obviously with the thicker sole, but it's got that more like, you know, P790 sort of look. It looks really cool. Let's hit one more with the pitching wedge. Oh my God. Every shot is just a frozen rope. Alright, I'm obsessed with these. I want to hit one more. One more with the pitching wedge. Let's see if I can make it 7 shots. Frozen rope, Tiger Woods. Okay, that one wasn't so straight, but it was still a nice draw. I mean, look, obviously I'm only using a wedge, but I have played with them once on the course, and like, I didn't feel scared that I was going to hit a bad ball strike. So the forgiveness has to be there, because it felt like every one of my shots was a good ball strike. And obviously that's not the case. You're going to hit some bad shots, but it just didn't feel like it. All right, last pitching wedge. Oh, there you go. All right, so I'm averaging around 125 meters, 136 yards. So I'm pretty happy with that for a pitching wedge, honestly. Oh, I'm just so obsessed. I want to keep hitting it. So we'll go lucky last year. Let's go. Oh my God, every club is just straight. It's actually crazy. Okay, there we go. I gave it a little bit more roll. I gave it a little bit more oomph. 153 yards. So I'm happy with that, because look, I consistently average around 135, 136 yards, which is a few yards above my average, and I can hit at 140. So that's great. Nice to know I got that with the pitching wedge. Let's move to a 7-iron. 7-iron's obviously the middle club. My 7-iron is usually 154 to 160 yards, so about 145 meters. So yeah, like I would like to be seeing a bit more with the 7-iron here. I would like to be getting up to the 160, 165. So let's see how we go. Really like the look of it down below, it looks nice. Okay, that was a little bit of a hook, but this should go a long way. There you go, off the bat. It definitely seems like, yeah, when you get in the lower irons, like that went 180 yards. So that's, I know it was a hook, but yeah, definitely these have more oomph. And the thing is, so the 201, these are the 201Ts. So this is still the most player iron club in the Mark II series. Oh my God, they come out like absolute rocket launchers. Look at that. Just get me on the PGA Tour, like seriously. It's confirmed. So 177 yards, hit that straighter than a dime. It felt like it came out a little bit, not the best strike, but as you can see, it still went straight. All right, let's try hit one more straight. There we go. Yeah, that again wasn't the best strike. Still came out nicely, 180 yards, like 175 yard carry, and it was straight. I definitely didn't hit that well. So the forgiveness is definitely there. Let's see if it's got the like a movability. So I'm gonna try hit some just, you know, baby draws. There we go. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Just wanted to move five yards left. Oh my God, 183 yards. Probably gonna shoot the course record later today when I go out on the course. All right, let's try hit another draw. Let's try hit another draw. Okay, that came out straighter than an absolute dime. Well, there you go. That again, like obviously when I was swinging, I could tell that it wasn't the actual swing path I wanted or the shot I wanted. Still came out straight. Take that. All right, let's try hit another draw. Really want to concentrate on the workability. There we go. There's that baby draw that I love. Yeah, so I'm consistently landing this 170 yard carry. It's about 153 meters. Definitely adding some distance to my shots. All right, we're just going to finish off the range session using the 4-iron because like what I like to determine clubs, good irons are based on the 4 and 5-iron. How hittable are they, if that's even a word? Because usually from 6 to pitching wedge, I'm perfect with my irons. I can hit them without any sort of worrying about, you know, fatting it. But as soon as you get to the 4 and 5-iron, that's when you start shitting your pants. But looking at it, it does look small, it does look nice and professional, but at the same time, because it's got that forgiveness, I really want to see if I feel confident hitting this. It's a pretty good shot. It's a pretty good first shot. My 4-iron usually goes about 180, 190 meters, which is about 200 yards. So 220 yard 4-iron, like, and I hit that not that good. All right, looks like I'm hitting this 4-iron off every tee. Oh! It was a genuine rocket launcher. That came out like it was in the US military, mate. Oh my God, 210 yard carry, 220 yards. That's crazy. All right, so far the confidence is there. Don't really feel too scared hitting him. I really like it. All right, let's try hit this a little bit straighter. I was obviously going for my scared shot, which is fade. But let's try hit a straighter, nice little draw. Okay. That was a little bit of a pull, went straight. I mean, the connection's there. Like I'm hitting these consistently 220 yards and like I can tell you right now, like I don't hit that far. I hit it 180 meters, 190 meters. There we go. There's that baby draw I love to hit. 210 yard carry, the biggest shot of the day. So I just hit 4-iron, 235 yards. Well, it's either on Tiger Woods or these clubs are actually good. So, thank you, Takomo. All right, there you go. I think that's going to give me a 2-part par. Wasn't for birdie, but there you go. There are the Takomo 201T MkIIs. Safe to say I love them. I'm going out to play some competition now. I'm fully warmed up. Make sure to give Takomo a follow. And if you like this video, click the like button down below. Make sure to subscribe. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day. See you in the next one. CK out.